Hey everyone, this is Mike, Realtor Mike with TD Realty. I'm here for another episode of Realtor-ish. This is our Thursday edition. And like I said, this is going to be our small business Thursday. This is basically where I'm going over here and I'm talking to another small business owner, and they're just highlighting and talking about their business and what got them into being a small business owner. And I do have a special guest here. I know I say that all the time, but everyone's a special guest here on this show. And I have Ed Patterson here. He is not only a small business owner, but he's also one of my frat brothers here with Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. So Ed, hey, I'm gonna let you go over here and introduce yourself officially and let the viewers out there know about you.
All right, I appreciate it, Big Mike. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and this platform to highlight small businesses. It's definitely a tough job, but hey, we're in it, so we have to make the best of it. Like you said, my name is Ed Patterson. Some know me as Edward Patterson. My business is I'm a virtual store owner for a company called One Stop Taxes. We're a virtual store owner. We do taxes virtually. It's pretty much a franchise. It's been around 10 years doing virtual taxes. So this whole pandemic and people moving into virtual world, it's nothing new to this company. So it's something that I just jumped into. This is my first year doing taxes. But outside of the tax frame, we do more things to help business owners and families to be more financial stable. It's not just taxes. Taxes is one part of it. Taxes is the is in the main forefront because that's something that every American has to file as taxes. So that's where our bulk of the clients.
Tell me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but sometimes taxes is probably the largest refund of one bulk of money that a lot of people may see at one time. So my company is here designed to get you the max return so that you can do those things that you need to do, especially if you're trying to start a business, which a lot of people have began to start businesses since the pandemic. So we have programs set up to make sure that, if that's something that you want to do, we want to help you get in the right direction and, use the right vehicles to get there. So we offer other things outside of taxes, outside of preparing your taxes, maximizing your taxes to get you the biggest refund. We also offer things like life insurance. A lot of small business owners and things like that who we work with don't have life insurance, or if you get let go from your job, like a lot of people did during the pandemic, they lost those benefits. So, you get your tax return, let's go ahead and pay your full premium for the year. So that's something you don't have to worry about paying monthly. And when the tax season rolls around again, you're due to pay your premium again. So that's just a way to help those individuals out so they're not incurring the monthly bill. They can just use a portion of their refund, pay life insurance. We also offer business, a program called Business in the Box. And pretty much what Business in the Box is, we do all the legwork to help you set up your LLC. I know there are a lot of components that go into that. So we do all the legwork. You give us the business name and what you are looking to do with your business, your goal and vision. And then we do the rest from there. We get your name registered, make sure that it's eligible, get all your articles of incorporation done. We get your EIN and everything set up. And then we mail you everything in a box, all the paperwork you need to have your business all set up. So that's another thing that
I like that. Yeah. So, that's a very good, especially right now. The one thing I like, like you said, is it's everything's virtual. It's correct. Since this whole pandemic thing, businesses had to transform the way they do things, and I think being able to be kind of a, like I said, one-stop shop for not just taxes but everything business-wise definitely helps a lot of people out. And like you mentioned with taxes and people out there, especially this is sometimes the biggest bulk that they get their hands on. Correct. I try and always encourage during this time, hey, spend it wisely. and stuff. But
Exactly.
yeah, trying to spend it wisely. If you were looking for that down payment, for a house, you go.
Exactly.
But you mentioned the LLCs, and what I've noticed a lot is that a lot of people who are doing stuff as a hobby are now transforming stuff to a business, and trying to build a brand. And so I see it all the
Correct.
time on Facebook. Hey, who knows how to do an LLC? And can you explain a little bit why it's beneficial to get an LLC, and the type of person that should get the LLC?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. With the LLC, it pretty much takes your side hustle or your side business. It makes it legit. It's notarized by the government at that point that this is a legitimate business. And it's good for your branding. When somebody sees that, okay, this person is just not going to be here today, gone tomorrow. It kind of shows that this person has put some thought into it, that it's something that they want to keep around. And it also helps you with different tax breaks as well when you're doing your taxes. There are different taxes that a LLC is lined up for, tax credits and things like that, opposed to an individual. So that's another great reason. And also the best thing, if you're looking to move long term into building business credit, things like that, you want to have an LLC.
Gotcha.
Those that want to go into real estate investment, you can't really do any type of investment if you're not an LLC. So
you can do it, but you're taking a big risk if you're doing it under your own name. So that's
exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
Great. I know a lot of people out there, especially are interested in the LLC and but need the information. Kind of what to do and how to do it. So
correct.
Definitely they can come to you to get that set up. Like I said, business in a box. I kind of like that concept right there.
Yeah, business in a box.
Yeah.
Let us know what you need, and we do all the legwork. You don't have to worry about running around to your county courthouses and all these other different entities to get paperwork done. We handle all the legwork for you.
Okay. Now, I know you said you've been doing it for a year now. What was your motivation to getting started here? Like, what was there anything that just motivated you, or just made you want to get started with this?
Yes, it was many things that motivated me. For those that don't know, I am full-time employed as well. I do have a regular 9 to 5, but in this day and time, you just don't want to depend on your 9 to 5, a regular job. You want to look for a way to have multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
So probably about maybe a year before I got started, me and my wife was talking about just different ways that we can bring in more income to, do the things that we want to do, retire the way we want to. We have 3 kids now. All 3 of them, they want to go to college. So we want to make sure that these roads are paved for them. And so I came up on this opportunity probably like a year later. And we've always talked about being in some type of realm to help provide our people with financial literacy on how to handle finances, things to do with finances. And this opportunity just checked all those boxes, from the taxes to life insurance to LLC, business in the box, business credit, real estate investment. So it touched on a lot of the things that me and my wife saw. And, when you are, walking in faith and stepping out on faith, and, God is going to put those things there for you that, hey, and it just checked all the boxes that we have already talked about. And a year later, this opportunity came about. And, I just jumped right in and went to work in the business.
Now you mentioned, that's a great motivator. I completely understand about it, especially with the kids and everything there. I completely understand about that. So you mentioned financial literacy, and there's a lot of people that, don't understand it. Even, sometimes the most common stuff like balancing a checkbook.
Correct.
what would you say, is the biggest thing that you notice when it comes to uh, finance, financial illiteracy? Like, what's the biggest problem that you do see there? Um,
The biggest problem I see, there are nine. There are nine big problems, and that's your social security number.
hmm,
That that that's the those nine digits right there. That that really takes on a lot. Just understanding credit, understanding what that number does for you. Just mainly the credit and knowing the power of your social security number. Whether somebody compromises your identity, how to protect that, how to protect the things that you put your name and your social security number on.
hmm.
But yeah, just the knowledge of how credit actually works
Okay.
is a huge, huge misunderstanding. And it took me a long time. My parents didn't know how credit worked. My wife's parents didn't know how credit worked. But as we went over time, we learned these things.
Yeah.
Understanding, credit usage, late payments, how to actually use a credit card when you get your credit cards, things like that.
Gotcha.
So it's just, if I would have had that piece of information 20 years ago, there's no telling where I would be.
Gotcha.
And just that little piece of information there, understanding how to use credit. Everybody can get credit once they get into college pretty much, but it's
Yeah.
how do you use it to make it work,
Exactly.
to make it work in your favor.
Good point. Good point. And so I know, like you mentioned, we've talked, time again, especially, having newborns or little ones, recent little ones in the house.
Yeah.
How are you able to, or do you find it as a struggle, or how are you able to balance, that having that new balancing a family, and then also, trying to build a brand, a business at the same time? How are you managing with that?
Oh, the way I manage it is, I think that's the biggest mistake that we make, is that we try to balance it. And if I can give you an example, if I hold this pen straight up like this and try to balance it, eventually I'm gonna get tired.
Mhm.
But if I can find a rhythm where I can balance it and still not drop it, I'm still meeting the same concept, as long as I'm not dropping it. It's just finding the right rhythm, pretty much.
Okay.
Just finding the rhythm throughout the day. Like I said, I work the 9 to 5. My kids are home doing virtual schooling. I have a second grader. So sometimes, I may have to step away, help her out with something, then we have a newborn, 8 month, I mean, he's 7 months now, right now. So, he needs feeding, changing. So it's just not trying to balance it, keep it straight, because you're going to stress yourself out trying to hold it there. But if you just find a good rhythm, and that's the thing that I had to realize, is just, we just have to find a rhythm. Sometimes you you may have to get up a little bit earlier to, get some regular work done, because, hey, today is going to be a busy schedule for me at work. So I'm going to have to get up a little bit early, get some things done.
Yeah.
Still have to have time to, help out with the second grader. Still have to go fix some lunch, come back for another meeting, change a diaper, put somebody to sleep. So it's just finding the right rhythm and being able to adjust.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. How's the sleep coming? Because I know you gotta put sleep in there somewhere if you can.
Oh man, sleep is very minimal.
Okay.
I would say I probably get maybe 6 to 7 hours, which I probably know I may need more. I'm just lucky right now. My son sleeps through the night most of the time. Probably sleeps about a good. Yeah. So we've been pretty lucky there. We give him about around 11, 12. Once he goes down, then he's pretty much out to about 7, 8, if I'm lucky.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hey man, that's good. Well, that's good. I'm getting a little jealous right now, but it'll come.
Yes, but, be patient, because you definitely don't want them to grow too fast.
That's true. But I mean, a couple months now, that's fine. I could maybe grow a couple books. Oh, what would you say? Like I said, I know you do one-stop shopping, and we'll kind of wrap up here. But what would you say is your your most favorite thing you like to do when it comes to when you're helping out somebody with their business? Is it the taxes? Is it just building the LLC? Like, what would you say is your most favorite thing to do?
Most favorite thing to do is to just educate a person, really,
Okay.
because there there's just and so much knowledge out there, or financial knowledge and information out there that we're just not aware of. And if I'm getting somebody huge checks returned that I see have a side business, and it's just getting in that conversation, trying to see if this is something that they're trying to go and take it to the next level. Then we're offering them business in the box and explain it.
Okay.
How business in the box works. Yes, you're going to get an agent that's going to hold your hand for that whole first year. So if you want to add different entities up under your LLC, that's there for you. But my main thing is just being able to educate somebody on, something financial.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, I appreciate you, stopping by, and like I said, this is some information a lot of people need to know, because financial literacy is big out there, and we need to be more knowledgeable about it. But for the people out there watching right now, especially they haven't done their taxes or anything yet, but just for all your business purposes, what's a good contact? What's the best way to contact you?
Best way to contact me would be check our Facebook business page, which is it's the Patterson's Tax Service, and that's on Facebook and Instagram. I have Messenger set up. We will get back with you. You can find all my links to my business if you're looking for just a free quote. If you're doing anything TurboTaxes and you just want to compare apples to apples, see which one gets you the best return. We offer those free tax quotes as well. So, but yeah, best way to reach us is going to be on Facebook.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, I appreciate you, coming by on this episode, and I guess.
Oh man.
I guess stay tuned. I guess a lot of people are going to be hitting you up. Like I said, April 15th is almost here. So
yeah, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, exactly. But for
I definitely thank you for having me.
Oh man, appreciate it. Thank you. And for everyone else that's out there, if you know a small business owner, definitely tag them to this link, and I'll be happy to get a hold of them. For everyone else, if you are looking to purchase a home or sell the home, definitely give me a call, 214-437-7485, or you can go to my website, callrealtormike.com. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for a new episodes of Realtor-ish. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.